Hello everyone, so last month or whatever, I was like pretty high mythic, and then I didn't play for the last week because I thought I didn't have to, and I ended up falling into the percentage, or well, basically I didn't make top 1200, so I'm not queued for the weekend this week, and I don't want it to happen again. I'm currently 99% in limited, so I need to, like, you know, play a couple of drafts and win a bunch to be safe, and I thought that I might as well record it, because why not? I don't think maybe I did it a couple of times, but I never really done it that much. So let's see. I've done streaming a little bit, but I think that just recording fits me a little bit better, because, you know, maybe I want to go like grab a drink or you know, grab food or something, and I can just edit it afterwards. So I'll just try this out. I did play like Infinite Seal because of the open last week, but I didn't actually play that many drafts. I played a decent amount, but didn't play like that much. The two best cards in this booster, I think, are obviously these two. Anytime someone plays this rare against me, it's just disgusting. Obviously, it's like 2 colors, so it's a little bit harder to cast than bold. Like, even if you end up in blue-green, you're probably still gonna play the bold. And Wizards might be the best archetype, but I kind of want to try the rare, and it just looks sweet, so I'm just gonna take it. You know, I have had many drafts where I first picked this, so I'm just gonna try something a little bit different. Other good cards, I guess, if you're like Boros, Ranamok's pretty good, but, you know, nothing special. And like this land is pretty good, I guess. Not sure how good Black Green is though. But interesting. So I actually really like Bind the Monsters, but I like it in like aggressive decks, in like Blue-White or something like that. I think in like the slower snow decks, taking the damage is actually not that good. Also, the game tends to like go pretty long, and there are like a lot of neutralize effects, or like the 6 mana bounce to things, so they can like bounce their guy and bounce one of your guys. And just taking damage in a slower deck isn't that great. I think I'm gonna take this Demon Bolt, even though I didn't take it in the last pack. Like, it kind of sucks, right? Because the person that I'm passing to is probably gonna take it, but I still think it's the best card. This Berserker is also really good, but I wasn't really impressed with like Black in general, I guess. A lot of the cards are just kind of unimpressive. I don't really know. Like, a lot of the Black cards work well with Graveyard, but I kind of found that in this format, like, you have like a lot of exile effects, or like the creatures just don't die. So like for example, return 2 things, or like kill a guy if you exile a creature from your graveyard, actually ended up being pretty poor for me. So I just don't like Black in general that much. So if I can, I'll try to avoid it. Interesting. So I think I'm gonna take this. Well, I think the pick is between like Sculptor of Winter and Bergstrider. The reason why I'm gonna take Bergstrider here is that, you know, I can still be just blue-red. I don't have to play green, and even if I'm like Teamer or like any other snow combination, this Bergstrider is gonna be insane. Whereas the Sculptor is only going to be good in like specific decks. Also, if you end up with like not that many snowlands, this card is still fine, because even if you end up having like 3 or 4, you know, later in the game, you're probably gonna draw it and it's still gonna be great, but this kind of needs to be good immediately. So I'm just gonna take the Bergstrider here. Well, I said that red black is bad, but I saw 2 of those 2-drops, and there is this guy, which is completely disgusting. So obviously my red black deck would be really good, but couldn't have predicted that, obviously. I think I'm gonna take the Giant's Amulet here. It's really hard to attack into. Obviously, they cannot really kill the guy. It's just a powerful card. Alternatively, I could take this Horizon Seeker, but I like it less than other people. I think that most people think that it's great, but even though it is a 2-for-1 when you like attack it with it and they block it, it still kind of leads to like these weak draws, because it often trades down. You find land, but you sometimes have a lot of lands already, and you know, if you have like too many of them, it's just not gonna be that strong of a effect. And you have like other ways to fix or ramp. You have like the green enchantment and stuff. So obviously I would play it in the deck, but I think we can take it later. I don't want to have too many of them. It's like not that important of a pick, I think. Here I think I take Snowland over Second Amulet. Maybe I could consider this, I guess. Like I don't have to be Snow, right? Like I'm not really seeing any good green cards. Maybe I should, yeah, I mean, literally, like, this card is obviously really good. And if you're blue-red, the Snowlands aren't as important, I guess. And it is a giant. Yeah. Kind of close, actually. Like, the problem is that if I am Teamer, or like blue-green splash red or whatever, this island is way more important than this. Yeah, but I don't know. I just think that I'm not gonna be Teamer with what I'm seeing. Maybe that's wrong. What? I just wanted to click on it. I didn't want to take it immediately, but not really sure. Well, now I can take this Snowland basically for free. I mean, this is like a pretty good card that I will obviously play if I end up being green, but you know, it's not like insane or anything. This Outrider is whatever. And you know, anytime you can take a Snowland for free basically, you should do that. It's more important than like the random cards. I've been pretty unimpressed with this Hawk. You obviously play it if you have a lot of Snowlands, but the problem with it is that the body kind of sucks. There aren't that many creatures that you can block with it. The attacking for one doesn't really matter in the decks that you play it in, and a lot of the times you don't actually have that many Snowlands in your deck, so it's just a 2-mana 1/2, which is kind of weak. Maybe I should consider taking like this or this. I don't know. Yeah, I'll just take the Hawk anyway, I guess. I really don't like this Hagimod because it dies to Demon Bolt, which actually ends up happening quite often. If you're like a really aggressive like red-black deck that also cares about berserkers, it's a lot better. Also in that deck, you know, there are a lot of the times they're forced to use the removal on like an earlier guy, so it has like a higher likelihood of surviving. But I don't really like it as a top end in like the Teamer decks or whatever. So this guy can be insane, or it can be just a bad giant, but I think the potential upside is high enough that I should take it here. I'm taking it over Bind the Monster, which I would play, but I've kind of noticed that this card comes super late lately, so I'm probably gonna be, I mean, I'm not like that unlikely to get one anyway, and if that's the case, you know, taking it here doesn't really accomplish that much for me because I don't want to have too many of those cards in my deck, and this is like a high ceiling. It can potentially be very good, so I'm not a huge fan of this Depart the Realm. The format is pretty slow, and you know, it's not about tempo as much. So, you know, just like being down a card isn't that good. I like it if you have like the blue-eyed guy that draws you a card, of course. But besides that, ooh, Showdown of the Skulls, and I have one Alpine Meadow already. Maybe I should consider that. I mean, there's nothing else in the booster really. And I can maybe even like wield this Bounding Gold if I end up going Jeskai or something. We'll see. I mean, I'm definitely taking it here. There's also the snow-covered plains, but those are actually not that valuable. Like, white doesn't really care about snow that much, so you can usually get plenty of those if you want them. If I went the Teamer route, you know, this card is obviously pretty good, but I think the ship has already sailed, so I'm just gonna go for the Behold here. Maybe I should move this here so that people can see my picks actually. Yeah, alright. There's another Behold. I'm actually like a little bit lower on Behold than other people from what I've seen, because you know, I think there are like a lot of ways to gain advantage. Also, if you're like free colors, I often play like the free mana discard a card draw 2, and you all like often end up with like too many of these kind of effects, and you just kind of like die. So I think I'm just gonna take this Mountain here, as crazy as it sounds. Maybe that's just like crazy, but I often don't have enough snow-covered lands. I think that was a good time to take it. A lot of good white cards in this booster. I actually really like the white aggressive decks as of late, like Boros or Blue-White. Like, just all the cards are just good. Like, just look at these cards. Like, even this like 2-mana 2/1 is really good. This is also really good. This is also really good in that deck. Just yeah. So I have like these mediocre blue cards to choose from. I don't think I can go Blue-White. Maybe I can. Can I still go Blue-White? I mean, all of these cards suck, so maybe I should consider it. Which one is the best though? Yeah, I'm just gonna take this on an off chance that I end up being Blue-White. See, there are just like no good blue or red cards in these packs. Maybe I should just like keep taking the blue, like the white cards. Like, I don't think I'm gonna end up doing that, but I'm not really gaining anything by taking any of the other cards. Like, maybe I end up like one playable short, and then it's kind of awkward. But besides that, I'm not really losing that much. And you know, but if by an off chance that I end up being in white, also I can open like a white rare. I think it's better to take the white cards there. Oh, actually, I think this card is like really good. Also, if you have this, you can, especially if you have like 2 or like this and like one of the other ways to ramp, you can play like the 7-drop that when it dies it deals 7. Pretty sweet combo. Yeah, and like even if you don't have giant, you still scry 2 and draw a card. And if you do, it's just kind of disgusting, so I'm just gonna take it there. This card seems good because it's multicolor, but it doesn't actually do anything. This is a fine card. I can just put it in my deck. It's fine. Yeah, all of these cards kind of stink. Just keep taking those white cards, I guess. Oh, I actually really like this pick if you have enough creatures. The effect of getting a treasure every turn is pretty strong. I don't like this free too, but sometimes you have to do what you have to do. I actually lately I've been playing it quite often. Like 3 mana free to scry 1 isn't that bad. Sometimes you know when they're in a bad spot, you can scry them to make sure that you know they don't draw anything good. Like you can just trade. Like it's not that bad. Ooh, nice. I actually kind of wanted to see this card. It allows me to splash for this, so. I'm not a huge fan of this strategic planning, but I guess it might potentially be good with this. Ooh, there's a Frostbite. I didn't see that. Frostbite is obviously exactly what we're looking for. We're kind of short on early interaction. Also, you know, if I get a second one, that's good with this. Nothing really that compares, so we're just gonna take it. This card is really good, I think. It's obviously better if you're aggressive, but no matter which deck you play, I think it's pretty good. At first glance, you might think that this Pyroclasm is really good, and you know, I would probably play it in the deck, but there actually aren't that many aggressive decks. Most of the times, you're like happy if you can 1-for-1 someone. You usually kill like something like this. I mean, there are decks that it's obviously insane against, but the way the format shaked up, I don't think it's that good. I think I'm just gonna take this guy. Ooh. This rare is obviously busted. Also, you might be thinking that, like, you know, I'm like control giants and whatever, why I'm taking these creatures. I mean, that might be true, but you know, you still gotta take like the best cards. Like I don't really know how else to say it. If I decided to go white, this card is like insane. It's basically like the draft Bitter Blossom. You know, you can have this and like the blue-white bird for free and play a bunch of those like artifacts that go 0 and stuff. But Squash is obviously insane. Ooh. I don't think I can actually take that, right? I have only 2 snowlands. So we're already in third booster, and I have only 18 playables right now. So I would really like to take this mountain here, but I don't think I can. So basically my decision comes down to this and this, I guess. I actually really like this card. It's offered a 2-for-1. There are like a lot of pacifism effects. You can like bounce your guy, bounce their guy and stuff. But if I take this, then you know I can take one of those 7-drop giants, and it's gonna be great. If I don't get it, it's gonna suck, but I think the upside is high enough. I also think that I might still get like one of those 6-drop bounce spells pretty easy. Obviously taking Squash here, it's the second Squash for this, so at least this is doing something right now. Oh, this is not like that great with this, but you know, it's at least something. I still think it's better than taking the land there. Well, I'm definitely taking this land though. Yeah, not happy about it. There was a point where I could have taken the 6-drop giant, the flesh guy, and I think I took like a random white creature over it. So that was probably a mistake. I mean, I would definitely... Oh, nice. I was about to say that I would definitely play it, but maybe not. Which one do I want? I only care about this. I don't really care about the first, but I kind of want this card. Yeah, I'm just gonna take it. I don't really want to play this. Like these six mana cards seems like whatever, but I really want to have one in my deck. It's just like there are many spots where it's actually like really good. You can also bounce the sagas with it. So like with the last trigger on the stack or whatever, you can like bounce it and like put one of their guys on the top. It's like a lot of the times it's a 2-for-1, and sometimes you know you just bounce 2 of their creatures and like attack and something like it's just a really good card, I think. So I just wanted to take it, even though like having another snowland would be nice, but I have only one Berg Strider that really cares about it. I guess I have the Hawk as well, I forgot about that, but like with the Frostbite, I'm usually not gonna have free snow tournaments anyway, so you know, it doesn't really matter for that. Let's see, so this is for 17, yeah. I think I play like 1 planes maybe? I don't think I want to play this big. You can also play like this Departed Realm, but I don't really like it, as I said. So yeah. Currently I have 8 red sources and 8 blue sources. This kind of fixes, so maybe I should add red. I also have like double red here. It's a 7-drop, so that doesn't really matter. Disguise, so it can like help me find other sources. I do have Frostbite, so like I want Mountain for that early. And this, I suppose. I'm just gonna add red, I think. Yeah, I mean, I don't really want to play a second Hawk. Even the first one is kind of meh. Like I don't even really want to play the first one. Maybe I could play like a Raven form. It's pretty bad though. Especially in this deck, like I'm not really attacking them and I can't really blank the 1/1. So giving them the 1/1 is like pretty big deal. Could play this, I suppose. Don't really want to do that though. I'm just gonna play the Hog, I think it's fine. Whatever. Let's get into the battling. Kinda sucks because you need to have actually like a really good record to go up in the rankings. And I don't think that my deck is very good. I mean, it's fine, but I don't have that many ways to kill them. Like it's just kind of medium. The deck's kind of medium. I have none of the really good giant cards. Like I don't have the free drop that draws cards. I don't have the 2 mana look at 3 cards, take 1. My deck is just kind of meh. So opponent goes first. Well, my hand kind of sucks, but I think I have to keep it. I don't really ever mulligan. I would like to draw one of those 2 mana, you know, scry 2 draw things. That would be nice. That's okay, I guess. 2/2 first strike for 2 isn't bad. So it's a human berserker. This is giant wizard. You wouldn't believe me how many times I messed up with this. I thought it's like shooting for 1 more and it wasn't. Not to mention that even after I cast it, I didn't realize. So I just like targeted one of their creatures and it just didn't do anything. That was a really good draw, by the way. I can scry if I draw land. So he cannot actually attack into this unless he has something, and I can hold up stroke. The problem is that, you know, maybe he can kill it and then attack and get a land. But if he kills it, it would need to be like a 2 mana removal spell, so it would need to be something like this. So I think it's better to pass here and try to catch something. I'm not a big fan of this thing for stroke, by the way, but you know, the format is slow enough that I think it's fine to play 1 if you don't have like anything that much better. Ooh, well, that sucks. Kinda need to draw the land here. Nice. So I drew the land, that's good. Like the problem with playing the thief here is that he can attack with both and then he gets to search for land. I'm not sure how much that matters. Alternatively, I can just like bind the monster this and try to stroke something. Like he's pretty likely to play something expensive next turn. Not sure what to do here. Really want to bind the monster that though. Also next turn he has more mana, so he can go like pacifism and search. I don't know. Yeah, I just want to hit land drops. I'm just gonna do this. Okay. Getting land isn't that big of a deal in most cases, and you know, if he plays something expensive, he cannot search. Like I shouldn't be really focusing on this guy that much. And because I have this for like a big guy, I think it's fine to tap out, but maybe it's wrong. See, he didn't play anything into it. That would be a disaster if I just passed there. Because now I can kill the birds, so at least he doesn't draw a card, so that's nice. This is gonna be a problem though. Not sure how I'm gonna beat that. So maybe I should start attacking, because otherwise what I'm gonna do about this? So if I attack, I kill that, then he like attacks back. Trade here, not even that bad for me. He can really attack with this. If he animates a land attacks, that's kinda bad, I guess. Yeah, probably not attacking is better. Well, I'm definitely playing this, that's for sure. Well, I guess if he like animates a land and attacks a lot, that kind of puts him in a bad position against this potentially. So he might not want to do that because of that. So I'm just gonna attack, I think. He doesn't know that I don't have a land, so you know, he wants to keep up like a free or something like that. To to be able to eat this when I attack with it, so it makes attacking a lot harder for him. And if that's the case, then you know I think dealing this free damage here when I'm afraid about this is fine. But I don't know. Okay. Well, I guess I'm just taking a lot of unnecessary damage, huh? Yeah, especially with this in my hand, it was probably wrong to do that. And like, I'm just stuck on lands, you know, I have this like 7-drop in my hand. It was just stupid to attack with this. What am I even doing here? Fuck. Well, we will see what happens. You put it on the... What? Oh, I guess you can make it into 4/4. I see. He didn't even... Oh, okay. So I think this is probably stronger, right? So I'm just gonna block that. But yeah, my attack was pretty bad there. Basically just on 16 for no reason. I need to draw like a squash or something. I just really need to kill that. Also, he's gonna be able to get a card with this, which is just kind of annoying. Pretty screwed here. So I think I have to play this. Yeah, I mean, I need to draw a squash for this, or like the bolt, or like some other removal spell. Maybe I'm forgetting something. If I do, then I think I'm in a pretty good spot, but if I don't, you know, it's gonna be rough. The attack was really bad. I hope it doesn't end up punishing me. I don't know what I was thinking. I think that if I wasn't like recording, I would just like not even think about it and say go, but I just wanted to look smart. So... here we are, I guess. Just do something, bro. I kind of want to keep up the stroke for the next turn, because you know he was able to put something on top, so it might be something expensive. Because I can make this trade at any point, I think I'm just not gonna block, because I can, you know, it might allow me to loot additionally, and I might try to trade for this lifelink creature rather than this one. So I'm just gonna take the damage. Ooh, flying creature. Okay, so I think I need to play this 2/5, right? So the question is whether I loot before anything. I guess I can draw the squash, and if I do that, I would much rather play that rather than this. So I'm just gonna try to hit it. So now I can go invasion and stroke potentially. He can activate this and this, 2 creatures, block 1, take 7. Do I discard? I think I need a land, because next turn I might wanna loot and then squash. So I just get rid of this, I guess. Yeah, kind of a weird turn. I'm not sure. Maybe keeping that was better, because if I do hit the squash, then it will be pretty good. But this is a stronger card, so I'm not really sure. Yeah, that attack might end up biting me. Probably not. I would probably lose anyway, but maybe I should have discarded this stroke. It's not like he's gonna play anything into it. He's just doing this. I just thought that because of this, maybe he's, you know, search for something expensive that he didn't put into his deck. But I mean, maybe it will still happen. He didn't use it twice, so it's probably casting something, right? I guess not. I think I'm just dead, right? Block. Oh, he has a counterspell? I see. Well, if he has counterspell, then I'm fucked anyway, but... Maybe the stroke even shouldn't be in my deck. Like, I'm just not a big fan of stroke in general. Like, even if people have like bunch of expensive cards in their decks, like, it's a huge cost to keep up 2 mana, and then when they play something different, you know, it's just... Well... Not really sure what's going on here, but it's going better than I expected. Probably something huge is coming down, but we will see, I suppose. Not dead yet, I guess. Can I hit something? I mean, he has the counter for sure, right? So there's no way. Yeah. All right. So even if I didn't attack at that point, I think I still would lose. But I hate to lose so much. Let's see if I should change something. I really don't like the disdainful stroke. It just sucks so much. I mean, this is kind of bad too. Sucks that I don't have like more things for this guy, because otherwise I could play the strategic planning. But as it is, it's just like really bad. Maybe I should just play this big boy anyway. Sucks that it's not a giant though. I mean, maybe I play this even though I didn't have that many creatures. Is that crazy? Maybe it's still fine. It's probably still fine. Let's try it out. It's a good card. If I don't make it into the top 1200, I'm gonna be really sad. I always end up making it, but sometimes it's like a way bigger struggle than I wanted it to be. So... Why is it taking so much time to find someone? No one wants to play Magic? No one wants to play Magic against me. Or I just lost internet or something. I hope that's not the case. Should be fine. I go first, alright. I actually kind of like these drops where your deck just like kind of sucks, but you have to fight anyway. I mean, winning is obviously more fun, but I don't mind this either. If you have like an actual train wreck, it sucks, but I think this is fine. Maybe I shouldn't have played that, but whatever. I think it's fine. Ooh, there's the pick. I don't really think I want it though. It's like the last card that I've put into my deck. So, you know, when in doubt, just put it on the bottom. Yeah, like this card, even if you don't have giants, you still scry 2 and draw. Like, it's still fine. You know? And just graveyard that. Yeah, this game I'm just gonna play 2 crappy guys and 2 bad removal spells and win the game, you know? That's just how I roll. Yeah, see, he doesn't have any blockers. So, ooh, I even drew another creature, so that's nice. Now he's just kind of screwed, right? What is he gonna do about these crappy guys? Ooh, well, I like Bergstrider. So what do I want to do here? I don't really want to draw the land. Obviously, if I top the land, I can't play the Amulet next turn. But I'm like down a card, right? Because I had to keep one of those lands. And I cannot even really go Bergstrider the next turn. Maybe I can. Maybe just, you know, the problem is that the next turn, if his play is just exile like a guy, the fact that I didn't play the creature is like a pretty big deal, I think. Maybe I shouldn't care about the extra card that much. Yeah, whatever. Not sure about that play. Like, if I knew for sure that he's gonna play like a bad blocker and I can just go removal spell, play the top land, I think I would bottom the land, but I think it's fine. Playing the Bind the Monster here allows me to tap something with Bergstrider next turn, which is why I'm doing this. Alternatively, I could have just, you know, played this attack trade, but I think this is better. Like this turn it kind of ends up being the same. You know, I will have 2 guys in play, but it sets me up better for the next turn because of the Bergstrider, I guess. Because playing Bergstrider is basically just the same as playing removal spell plus a creature. So, well, that's not really gonna work out that well for him. So the question is whether I play the land here. He could have Mind Rod, but if he plays Mind Rod, he's dead. And by playing the land, I can go Bergstrider plus Squash. So I'm just gonna do that. Bam, ba-dam. Wow, we actually won. Nice. Yep, didn't move as expected. So you actually won a game, but our opponent, you know, didn't really play anything, so that was easy. Let's see what happens if our opponent actually plays something. Well, what ends up happening is probably that we're gonna lose, but, you know, I'm gonna try my best. I think that if I had like one more bolt to go with the 2/5 giant and like one extra giant to go with the enchantments for 2, the deck would be fine, but as it is, it's kind of bad. Yep, there's the pick that doesn't do anything. At least we're on a play. And our opponent is 90%, so maybe he isn't that good. Ooh. Well, now I can go this guy into this, so maybe we can ramp into the giant. That was a really good draw. Not gonna lie. Well, what I can also actually do is to ramp into the dragon, right? These 2 cards are actually really good together. Wow. So happy that this isn't a disdainful stroke. Get in there, boy. I need to draw a line to be able to do that though, but I think now I'm in a really good spot. All of a sudden, see, like changing 1 card, it just does make a huge impact on the game. Yeah, I think Magic is mostly a game about like putting the right cards into your deck. Obviously making the right plays matters a lot, but just like the cards that you draw have like way bigger impact than like your maybe like a small decision of like killing like a slightly better guy or whatever a lot of the times. So sometimes you like see these insane pros that just like crush everyone, but they make like these minor mistakes, and you're like thinking, well, I'm playing maybe even better than them or whatever. Well, the reason why they're winning so much is that, you know, their deck is just really good. Well, I didn't draw the land, unfortunately, but you can just get in there. Obviously, I'm still gonna play the guy because I can just grind to a land here. And just like putting a body into place, obviously, what I want to do here. Okay, so definitely want that. The question is whether I want the other cards. They're not like that spectacular. Dealing 2 might not really matter against like a ramp deck. And dealing 1 might not either, but it is a creature. And like if he doesn't kill this, he's pretty screwed, right? So maybe I should take this as like an additional guy. Yeah, seems fine. Yeah, I'm not sure. Okay. So I can just kill that and equip this. Wow, this pick is just so good. Like I'm starting to think that this might like actively be a card that is like pretty good and you want to put it into your deck. No matter what deck you're playing. Like anytime my opponent has it or I have it, it's always good. Like I often put it into my, oh shit, I forgot about that. I did forget about that. Not gonna deny that. Well, that's unfortunate. I'm an idiot. Well, you know what you're gonna do. I'm still fine, right? He champs, he lost the land, and I'm gonna kill one more guy, and I have like 3 pretty good permanents in play. But I definitely didn't realize that. I'm not gonna lie. Well, that was awkward. That was pretty awkward. But you know, I have this squash plus this guy that can search for another squash, so I'm not really that worried. But you know, obviously having a dragon in play would be a little better. Okay, well that's kinda annoying. I guess I can just kill it in response to him pumping that, so not that big of a deal. So yeah, let's just do that. If he blocks this and doesn't pump, I can just play this guy, I guess. But no reason for him to do that. I hope I don't get screwed by... I guess he doesn't have green to have the hexproofing, because that would suck. That would suck quite a bit. Yeah, maybe my deck isn't that bad. It's probably pretty good still, even though it's missing a couple pieces. He's taking forever, which is usually a sign of weakness, you know. He's screwed, so he's like thinking how to get out of it. Nice. I lost the first match, but I think that even if I didn't have stroke and I had the artifact, I would still lose. I just didn't have an answer for the 1/3 that makes 4/4s. So I'm not like that. I'm not feeling that bad about it. Let's go. Let's go get into the actual numbers. I hate to be the 99%. See, I actually won 2 matches now. And I was 99% before playing them, and I'm still 99%. I guess I was like the lower part of 99% because I went from 99% and I lost, but still pretty hard to actually rank up. I'm not even sure how the ranking works, if it's like about your overall record or like I don't know how it works. Well, I have 4 lands and 3 reasonable spells. This is a pretty good combo. You can like cheaply kill something, get in, and still maybe play something out of it. So obviously gonna keep, but ooh, I even drew a Fortil card. It's pretty nice. Hopefully he doesn't play like an aggro deck. Ugh. Well, now I kind of think I have to kill it. This is really good against this. I don't want to let him make a 2/1 for free here. It's pretty unfortunate. Yeah, like just being on the play in this format with like all the Fortil cards is huge. Oh my god, what does this do? Like when he plays something, he gets mana, right? Well, that sucks. That is kind of a bummer. Hopefully he doesn't have like anything too good going on, but he can very easily just like play free spells, or at least 2 here. So if he goes like, I don't know, 2-drop, kill my guy, I'm pretty screwed. Pretty screwed. Hawk, okay. Hawk is acceptable. Okay, that wasn't that bad. That wasn't that bad. At least I'm not like super far behind. So I'm actually considering to attack here, because if I do that, maybe he'll block with his guy, but maybe I don't even want to make the trade now. Like, this isn't doing that much, and this can like draw me a card later on. Yeah, I don't think I care about that guy that much. Just play this. I can even like set it up in a way where I, hit something good with this. Then I don't think I want the land, so it works both ways. But I guess I want to hit this more. Because if he doesn't play a good blocker, I would rather like attack, hit that, and kill this, and keep this alive. Even if he plays a guy, maybe he will just block with 1, and then I can kill the blocker, and I still keep the free turn round. So I'm just gonna do like this. I guess if I put it the other way around, I could go like Fortel plus play the bolt, but Forteling this doesn't even matter that much because, it's just like 1 mana cheaper. Ooh, well, this guy I definitely do want to kill. Jesus. Jesus. So if I attack with this, he's probably gonna block with this. I can kill that, but maybe just killing this is better anyway. This is just like, just leaving this in play is pretty dangerous. But I do want to like be able to draw extra cards with this. Not sure if he can have like a squash in his hand or whatever. He's gonna saw a bunch of cards though. Yeah, I still think I should kill that. Maybe I should like attack with both, because then I can hit him for a lot of this. Yeah, let's just do that. Wait, what? I actually messed up because if he blocked this, he would be able to draw an extra card, but he blocked this for some reason. I'm not really sure what's going on here, but I'm just gonna let this happen. Oh, wait. Fuck, I could have drawn 3 cards. I messed up. I forgot that it didn't like, there's no stop there. Oh my god, well. It still worked out pretty well for me, but I could have had 3 extra cards. I don't really understand his block there, but well, that was pretty bad. That was pretty bad. I'm still in a pretty fine spot here, but you know, obviously if I had 3 extra cards, I could never. He's just like not respecting this guy at all. He's just letting me like draw extra cards here. Not gonna deny those. So I could play this 1-2, but I kinda just wanna play a body that can block. Also, if I put this into play, this shoots for 2, which is pretty important. So I still think I played this, even though I lose a card, which kinda sucks. Ugh. Yeah, I'm just gonna lose because of that stupid mistake before. I mean, this is not that threatening yet, I guess. It's like super slow. He like needs to exile it and then play a bunch of lands afterwards, and he doesn't even want to keep lands because of this. And so maybe it's fine. I can also just like attack into it and then kill it, I guess. But as I said, I'm not like too worried about that. Okay. Ooh, that's pretty good. So I can put it on this, then he's kind of forced to block here and I draw an extra card. Or I can put this guy into play and attack with everything. What happens if I do that? He probably blocks like here and he takes 8. And I will be able to shoot for free with this next turn. That seems pretty good. Or I can just put it here and use it. No, let's just do this, I guess. Oh, this actually doesn't work the way I want it to work. Fuck. Well, too late, I guess. Yeah, I'm just playing this game pretty bad. Now my giant died and this doesn't... Well, I guess shooting this is still fine. And my free to survive, so I can like draw extra cards. It was like kinda awkward because without the pump effect, this can really attack into that, but I guess I hit this. Yeah, I'm just playing this game as like super badly, I don't know. Sorry guys. Kinda not thinking through my plays. I might still be able to win this game. Just because, you know, our opponent is not playing that well, I guess, either. He's the... Oh, shit. Yep. GG's. G fucking G. So I hit him for free, kill that, and then hope to top deck something, I guess. This game would be a lot easier if I had 3 extra cards. I also think I lost a couple of cards here as well. So yeah, pretty bad. Pretty bad. Maybe he jumps or something. I'm not gonna play the land because I have the discard card draw 2 in my deck. I guess I could equip it. That doesn't really change anything though, so I'm just gonna not do that. He's drawing 2 cards a turn, so you know, don't really like my chances that much. I guess the race is pretty close though. If I draw like anything, then maybe I'm fine. Like if he doesn't have anything and just uses this, I go to 6, and then if I draw something, you know, maybe I'm still fine. Yeah, that giant turn was bad as well. I just didn't realize that this like doesn't deal damage. Maybe I should have attacked with it anyway because he double blocked that guy. I just like thought that, you know, he's gonna block the 3/2, block this for free, and then I don't have a blocker for his attack back, which is why I didn't do. Oh, he didn't attack. He just wants to double block this guy or something. Well, I can just attack with both, right? You can either double block and take 4 or block this and take 3. Both of those are fine, I guess. What is he doing? I don't understand. Fortunate that I drew another land. Definitely gonna play at least this one because I have the showdown in my deck, so you know, having extra lands is important. Well, now that he made a bunch of mistakes and he's like not really attacking with his creatures, maybe I'm fine. Come on, please, anything, any card. Oh, it looks like, did he draw a squash or something? Oh. Well, at least it attacks for 2, right? That's actually not bad for me at all. No! Problem is that I'm now actually dead because you can just attack for free. Oh, he has something? Oh my god. Yep. Awkward game. Ugh. I don't even have free snow, right? Yep. G fucking G. I can't believe I played so poorly. Played really poorly. Well, that's the way it is. This might be a fast draft. I was doing actually fine in the drafts. I was like Diamond 1 like yesterday, but I don't know. It might just be because I'm recording, but I don't want to make any excuses. This is tempting, but I don't think I should do it. I don't think I should do it. Even if I draw red, it's not that good because like this shoots only for 1. It's not that good, and like I still cannot play these 2 cards, so I'm just gonna play again. Like I'm pretty far away from playing this, but you know, at some point if I draw 2 red, I will be able to play it off this, and this just doesn't really do anything. So I think I'm just gonna do this. If I hit like 1 red, maybe I can scry into the 2nd red with this. I just think it's better to have this in my hand than having the 2/5 that doesn't do anything. Oh, it's like... Ooh, that was nice. It's like, it deals 2, okay, and what does this do? Yeah, this card is fucking busted, guys. We're screwed. Anytime they play the Raven, I'm like, that's fine, it just returns to their hand. Which is true because you don't die to the Raven, but you know, on turn 5 they're just gonna play this. Maybe he doesn't have lands. Ooh, well, that means I have a chance. That means I have a fucking chance. Should probably do it on him, right? He doesn't have lands. That's funny. Oh, so lucky. That's so lucky, man. Ooh. Definitely want to make this trade if he wants to. Ooh, I like these. So I will foretell this next turn. Probably do, well, I don't think it matters that much in which order I put them, but maybe I want to play the Hawk plus this. So let's just do it this way. Well, I guess I'm drawing a card either way, so it just literally doesn't matter. Just actually doesn't fucking matter. Zero top to bottom means probably no lands from my opponent. That's nice. Deal 2 to you. Don't really want to make this attack because he's missing land drops and it allows him to draw a card if I do that. So maybe I can like bind the monster, play Hawk, and then make a huge attack next turn. But I want to use this 2 mana to play this, right? So maybe I should just do that. I'm just a little bit worried that he has squash, and if I don't kill it, it allows him to play it and like draw cards. Yeah, let's just make sure that nothing too bad happens. It sucks that I use the squash and I don't have it for this, but I don't really think that that's what the game is about right now necessarily. I just don't want him to hit the lands. Don't want him to hit the fucking land drops. What you got? What you got? Oh, Pyroclasm. That's unfortunate. I just hope. Well, that's a bad card. I just hope. Ooh, nice. Well, I just hope he doesn't have anything for this. Like something like Bind the Monster. Well, I guess he would take 7, so that wouldn't even be that bad. I guess something like Raven Form would be the worst. But if he doesn't, or like a bounce spell, I guess. But if he doesn't have any of those, you know, this guy's just gonna eat him. Eat him. Okay, so he names something and then he looks at 2. Okay, he missed. That's cool. Okay, so I can just kill it. Play this. He has to jump. He goes to 7, and then I have this next turn. Sounds pretty good to me. And even if he kills it, at least I can kill that, you know. It still has the ability. Nice. So despite my extremely poor play, we actually have a positive record with the deck so far. So that's that, I guess. Let's play more. Let's play more until we die. Let's play more until we fucking die. don't know why it's taking so long today for our opponent. Maybe it's like, I don't know, it tries to match you against someone with like a similar record or something, I don't know. Well, kind of a slow hand, but I have 3 lands and, you know, some spells, so just have to keep that, I guess. Oh, that's a good draw. Don't think I want to kill that, but maybe I should. Maybe I should, but I don't know. Generally, this card isn't very good. It's like a 2-for-1 for you because it doesn't really do that much, so it just doesn't really make sense to use a removal spell on it. But what do I know? Maybe it's like a important piece of their plans. So it could go like this into this or something. This is pretty scary. I'm probably gonna lose to that. I could go like this into this into this. Potentially. Probably just putting creature in play is better, right? You can like block the board. Would love to hit the... Another argument for... Oh, well, that's fucking broken. This card is just fucking broken. This card is nasty. This card is fucking nasty, guys. So, well, I have to play this, I think. This is the worst card, so I'm just gonna get rid of that. I don't like to use the clue to do that, but I just don't think I can afford to take damage, so I'm just gonna do that and hope to draw the land next turn. Oh, I was afraid that he has the hexproof guy. That would fucking suck. And no attacks. Drawing the frostbite was pretty good though. Not gonna lie. Also, the snowland was pretty nice. Ugh. Can I just draw the land here? Ooh, nice. Okay, so now I can go this. Tap the Mistwalker. He has something? Like a splash disdainful stroke? Oh, really? Really? What is going on? No, I'm just gonna die. So he can pump it twice. That's 8 damage. I go 6. And yeah, I need to draw something pretty badly here. So play this for sure. Thinking whether I should keep it or not. It's kind of the same as killing it, but it allows me to see more cards. So I guess I'm just gonna keep it. Scry free. If he doesn't have like anything, I might still be okay-ish. But obviously I'm just gonna die, but oh wait, am I just dead? You can pump it and attack with every... Yeah, I'm alright. Well, that was a really bad showing for me. I think I drafted pretty well. But I think I played pretty poorly. Trying to think, like I shouldn't have played the disdainful stroke for match 1. I changed that, and then I played awfully the game against the guy where I didn't draw free, and like I messed up with the free 2 guy like once or twice, I think. Went 3-3, obviously pretty bad, but it's the way it is. I could like not post this because it's kind of embarrassing, but I think you should like post your like bad decks and results anyway. Like people can learn even if you play poorly. So yeah. If you like the video, please click on the like and subscribe button, and see you next time. Bye bye.